Hey guys, welcome back to another video today, and Asimo has just announced some big changes for the next update, and it has to do with robberies. Yes, you heard that right, robberies. It has been 9 months since the last robbery, which was the mansion robbery, and I have to say myself, I really like the mansion robbery. I've been robbing it a lot more frequently, and it does give a lot of money, but this type of robbery news is not what you expect. Because Asimo says that after this next update, which is in October, it's not this week, but next week, this update will change jailbreak grinding strategies and pretty much jailbreak as a whole. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Okay, so here's the tweet right here, and you know there's a lot when it literally says read more, show more. There's a lot to unpack. So I'm going to unpack everything, but there's one thing I do want to go over, and that is double XP has came out, and already it came out like 4 days ago. I'm a bit late to the party here, but I do want to let you guys know that it is out, and there's like 2 days left of the season, so if you've not reached level 10, there is double XP. Okay, anyway, let me go ahead and click on this tweet. Yeah, there's a lot, so let's go ahead and unpack everything. I'm going to read everything out first, and I'm going to go over each point by each point. So, Asimo says, TED Talk time about next week's update. We have a unique problem. Unique because jailbreak just keeps going. Unique because jailbreak is so big. Each new robbery we add, it spreads players out further apart. Interaction is so important for fun gameplay. Second problem is inflates the economy of the game. This makes pricing so hard. We want to fix this so that we can add new content. We're trying something very new with how robberies operate next week in hopes to resolve both of these issues. You're going to see changes to popular grinding methods and robbery stacking tricks. But doing something new here is the only path forward if we want new stuff to keep coming to the game. Our next update arrives next weekend with details and changes and more. Stay tuned, and thank you for being part of Jailbreak. So, whoa, that was a lot to unpack. So, first of all, let's go over Asimo's first point. And the first point is that when there's a new robbery, it sort of spreads out players. So, it basically makes players go to that robbery more and less focused on other robbery. And you know, in a way that makes sense because everyone wants to check out the new robbery, right? But the thing is that it sort of just splinters where everyone is, and in order to have jailbreak be like fun and stuff, everyone needs to be sort of interactive, and that means being closer together. So if like you don't see anyone in the jailbreak map while playing, that is kind of the issue that Asimo has right here. And I think a big reason for this is probably because the expansion area still doesn't have too much of a use. I mean, there are 2 robberies here. We have the mansion and the casino. There's also the train that spawns right here, so there's an extra track, and it's probably a better idea to come here first. Other than that, there isn't too much here. I mean, I guess there's also the apartment. But yeah, it's a kind of like an empty wasteland here. But if you think about it, Asimo is right. If he was going to add maybe like another robbery like right here, less people will be going to the city and more people are going to be going here, and you might be seeing less people in the jailbreak map, or I guess it'll be harder to see people because everyone's all spread out. Alright, the next problem is that it sort of inflates the economy of the game when you add another robbery. I guess this is partially true because when there's a new robbery, there's going to be new grinding strategies, and that means you can earn more money. And another reason for this is probably because that means if there's more robberies, that means more things will be open, and that just means that, you know, it's easier to earn money and stuff. Which I kind of get because, you know, it's kind of the point of jailbreak. I mean, jailbreak expanded based on a prison game, but now it's more than just a prison game. You know, there's robbing, there's, you know, gun mechanics, there's trading, there's a lot of stuff in this game. Now, these are probably the reasons why Asimo did not do a robbery this summer. But what is Asimo saying? Because there's definitely going to be something that's happening next update about the robberies. Well, here's what I kind of think about this. So when Asimo says that the popular grinding strategies are going to change, I'm thinking that Asimo might be imposing some limits on robberies, or something with robberies are going to maybe be removed. I don't think Asimo is going to remove a robbery. That's kind of extreme, but I'm feeling Asimo might be limiting a part of the robbery, something like that. There's going to be a really, really big change when Asimo announces this next week about robberies, and I'm pretty interested to see what it is, because it's definitely going to allow Asimo to put more robberies. I mean, he kind of says it that way, but it also makes me feel that Asimo might be trying to impose some limits on the robberies. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments section. Asimo did reply to another person. Let me go ahead and read that. So this person says, I never really cared about robbery stacking. That's not an issue for me, but isn't spreading players a part of important aspect of the game to let part of the map serve some purpose? If you think that's a problem, then why did you add a map expansion last year? Which is a really, really good point. Asimo says nothing wrong with a big map. Would love to go even bigger if we can get some support someday, but important that 50% of players are guided towards similar goals. Otherwise, it's basically playing the game single player. So yeah, pretty much what I was saying, if the map is so big, you're not going to see any players, and the point is you do want to see players. You want to have PvP, you want to have first-hand combat, you want to have interactions with other players. That makes the game fun. And most people, I mean, Jailbreak is pretty much about grinding robberies to earn money, to get cars, you know, guns, weapons, and trading, all that stuff. So if you spread out the robberies too much, probably not going to see any players, and without any competition, that's not fun at all. And that just led me to think of something just right out of the blue. I wonder if Asimo might be putting robberies closer to each other. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe he's moving the casino a bit closer. You know, I was thinking about that too, because Asimo did say that he wants the robberies, you know, it's a bit too spread out and stuff, so we got to bring them closer together. Maybe I'm thinking about it that way. But let me know what you guys think. What are your theories for this huge robbery change that'll be happening next week? I'm pretty excited because there hasn't been really any robbery changes in a very long time, and this is finally some news for robberies. But this is probably not what you expected at all. You probably thought, oh, there's going to be something new for the robberies, but yes, there's definitely going to be something new, but it's going to do with how robberies operate and how robberies function. Now, is there going to be a new robbery this winter? Maybe. We'll see about it. I think Asimo is sort of hinting that there might be. I mean, he's changing how robberies work, so that may give some room for, you know, another new robbery. So hopefully that's the case. Anyway, let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys are not, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because, you know, it's cool to do so and, you know, helps me out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next Jailbreak video. Bye!